Alright, so welcome back. As you guys saw in the last video, got this all tacked together and put on there. I just finished it up, so it's all welded and ground down. So now I'm going to start building the supports going to the frame. I'm going to do one right here with 2-inch DOM, and I'm going to do one right here in the front with 2-inch DOM, and then I'm also going to do two in the middle with a 2x2 square, because it'll just tie in better to this, just to how it's shaped and everything. This is going to be easier, and it's what I have on hand. So the one back here is going to be 2-inch quarter wall, and the one up here is going to be 2-inch 120 wall. The reason this one's going to be 2-inch quarter wall is because I think this corner is going to take a pretty good beating, and it's in the right spot for me to tie my cage in. Even for both of those things, quarter wall is a little excessive. It's too thick, but it's what I have, so might as well use it. And it's going to be nice and strong, supporting this corner right here, and then I'll be able to tie the cage into it, and it'll all be super strong. So yeah, that's the plan. So as you can see over here, I got my material. So this is the 2-inch 120 wall. Oh, and sorry, it's not DOM. This is the HREW, the hot rolled. So it's got the weld seam, which is perfectly fine. And then this stuff here is 2-inch DOM quarter wall, which that's definitely excessive for what it is, but it's going to be nice and strong. So the quarter wall will go right in here like so. So I don't know, maybe it's not excessive, maybe it's just good, because this will be the furthest away from any other mounts, and the cage will be tying into it as well. So it'll be nice and strong, but I do have a bunch of this left over from doing my links, so that's what I'm going to use. And then I've got some more 2-inch 120 wall here, and I've got some 2-inch probably 120 wall ish square, and these are going to be for the two center. So in total there's going to be 4 supports, and it's going to be tied into the cage, and it's welded to the body. So going to be super strong, and yeah, that's what I want. So I'm going to start probably by doing the back one out of the quarter wall, and then I'll move up to the front one, and then I'll do the middle ones. And I got it pulled in, scooted this way, so there's not really much room over here. So I'm going to be doing it one side at a time. So I'll kind of do this side and get them tacked into place, and then I'll probably show you how to do this side. I don't know, show you a little bit of both, but I'm going to start getting these notched and angled properly, because it is not flat surface and it's going to be at an angle. So I just have to sit there and cut and grind and until I get it to fit in there good, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like and start welding it all in. Okay, so this is where we got this back bar tacked in. Got it fitting super good. And I got these 2 square pieces right here. So you can see they fit super good in there. Gonna be able to weld that perfectly. And then the bottom of the square kind of continues around and up, because what this is going to try to do is roll up like this. So that's just going to help make it a little bit stronger. So I got the 1, 2, 3, and then there's another piece of 2-inch DOM right here. And this is the, unfortunately it's not straight because it comes in contact with this, but it's like very slightly angled this way, which is fine. I think it looks pretty dang good. So can't see any of them anyway. This is the only one you can really see. So, and it does look pretty good, just angling a little bit. I think it looks a little bit cleaner anyway. So yeah, I think it worked out really well. I think this is gonna work. I've thought about adding one more of these right here in the middle, and I probably will. So it'll have 5 total supports. So I'll probably end up making one more exactly like this that fits right here in the middle. And yeah, so it's gonna be ridiculously strong, and yeah, it shouldn't bend, it shouldn't do anything really. So it should just slide on rocks and stay where I put it, and it'll be a really solid, everything will be solid for me to tie the roll cage in right down to the frame. So it's nice and tucked up out of the way. I think it's gonna work awesome, but it's currently 5:45, so I'm gonna get some dinner, or actually lunch, because I've been working on this. I haven't had lunch or anything, but I'm gonna go get some food and come back. I'll make that last center support, and then go through and fully weld everything up, and then flip it around and do the same thing to the other side. All right, ton of welding, but oops, I think I got this side all buttoned up and done. So got the 1 2-inch piece right there in the front that goes straight to the slider, straight to the frame. And then I got 3 stringers right here that go from the slider down to the frame, and then 1 more bar right there, all welded up. Yeah, so this one right to the slider, right down to the frame. Oh, forgot to weld the top of that. I'm gonna weld the top of that real quick, but yeah, everything's welded all the way along the top, all the way through there. So pretty happy with how it turned out. I think it's gonna be sweet. So I'm gonna get the top of that welded, and then I'm gonna flip it around and start building the supports for the other side. The other side's further along than this side was, so it's already all welded and all ground down. So all this one needs is the supports built for it. So, and as I was building the supports for the other side, I was already marking out the material, what I need to cut for this side to work. So this side should be quicker because I kind of know what I'm doing better, and I already have some of the measurements made and all of that stuff. So I'm gonna get that welded up, get this flipped around, and start on that side. So okay, so I just finished up the rock sliders. Both sides are completely done, completely welded up. They got the 5 supports in them. Front and rear has a 2-inch DOM tube, and then there's 3 2-inch square supports in the middle. So it should be pretty strong. And I also fixed the coil problem I was having. I didn't really explain that much, but when it would droop, it would pull out of this retainer here. So I built another retainer on the other side, so that way it can hold the spring and stretch it. And yeah, hopefully that works. So now we're gonna go over to Black Hill and test it out. And if you remember 2 videos ago, the guy with the Toyota, his buddy, he was actually there with us, he just bought a Toyota. So he bought a Hilux on 1 tons and 40s. So thing's pretty sweet. We'll show you that in a little bit, but I'm gonna get this pulled out of the garage and yeah, I'm gonna go have some fun. Okay, so we're out here. We just got to Black Hill. Damon's over there doing whatever because his Toyota didn't quite make it today. But so this is Jake. He was with us when we went out with Damon's, and he just went and picked this up. So I'm gonna let him tell you a little bit about it, and then we're gonna go drive on some rocks.
It was kind of impulse buy, I think, kind of spur of the moment, but all my buddies were doing it, so why not do it? I've been working pretty hard this year. I started a dump truck business, and my buddy traded into his Toyota, so I started looking. I was seriously looking about 2 weeks ago, but I started about a month ago, really. I've always liked him since I was a kid, and I saw this one. It's a Hilux, a 1991 Hilux, on 14-bolt rear, Dana 60 in the front, 39-inch tires with beadlocks, dual transfer case. That's pretty much all I need. I think it's going to be sweet.
So we're gonna walk up there. I'm gonna show him a couple of the lines, and then we're gonna try to break some.
Yeah.
this side.
His air locker's probably off. The air locker's on? Okay. Go, come forward. No. This way a little bit. Right there. See it coming? Oh no, go that way a little bit. Floor it. Yeah, you're gonna need to punch it a little. Keep it, don't roll it off. Back up a little bit, turn your wheel this way. This way. Driver, turn it driver.
Yeah, you want to be right here.